The world wants you numb. This is an interruption. We have become the penultimate machines of capitalism. We treat our bodies like we treat our technology. This was bought to serve a purpose. And if that purpose isn't productive, throw it away. Useless. And this is how we treat the people in our society who cannot work. The homeless, the less abled, widows, the unemployed, single mothers, and even children. If you're not fit for work, you're a waste of time. You do not deserve love. To paraphrase Scott Peck's definition of love, to love someone is to love oneself. To love is to invest in oneself or another's spiritual growth. So if we only see ourselves as lovable when we work or protect and provide for the men watching, how then can we love others freely outside of the confines of utility and purpose? What spirit is there in someone who's told they are not desirable or useful?
Alright, this is your show and tell, my bro. Keep it up.
Thank you very much. So hi guys, my name's Ephraim. I call myself a poetic storyteller or griot. We've been called loads of different things throughout the years. I guess I'm here to tell you about a revolution that I believe that's coming.
There's not a lot of niggas out there that actually care about the revolution, and I know the revolution is like, we care about black people. No, not everyone cares about black people like he does, or like I do, because some people use it as a fucking to hop onto the white ladder, and then they forget about all the little white niggas and all the little black niggas at the bottom. Okay, that's not what we're doing here. We're universal in this bitch, and he's universal, but most importantly, he knows the black female empowerment, you know, and black woman is God. Thank you. I'm done.
Do you like it?
Yes. I'm literally like, guys, I'm so excited with the whole thing. Guys.
Interesting. Oh my gosh, it's meant to be you. I love that. Gotta say, it feels very feminine, like those two anyway. It does feel very, very feminine. But I feel like that's like, I don't know, the nature of a lot of constructs seems to be like women always being advisors anyway.
100%.
Especially like the way that they're talking like over you. And it's very interesting because I feel like this person's very calm in comparison to them.
When life happens, capitalism tells us we cannot stop. The eat, sleep, work cycle keeps on going in our absence. For some of us, we lose money by grieving, so we don't.
One thing FM has taught me. Oh, well, that's easy. How to laugh. I know it sounds really like mundane and dumb, but I think like laughter is really important. And I think from birth, we always just laughed at stuff. Like it seems dumb, but like there was never a time where like we were all together and there wasn't something funny. Like even if it was like, oh, like she's not eating her vegetables again, we have to force her to eat her vegetables, or she's not eating food. But like I don't know, like always seeing what's that Jasmine Sullivan song on the Reality Life or the first album? Silver lining, that. To always see a silver lining, to always be able to laugh and be joyful.
My voice is very loud, isn't it? Sorry, I'll start again. Scared the fuck out of me. Scared the fuck out of me. Okay. Hey Ephraim, happy birthday. Hope you had an incredible day. I think meeting everybody here, it just seems like everybody here is like a little piece of you, and I feel like the way that everyone here is so cool, so chill, so loving, so kind, so caring. Everybody here is such a solid reflection of you. I genuinely wish you the best in life. the best in everything. Upgrade the drip, upgrade the friends, upgrade the relationships, upgrade the money, upgrade the house, upgrade the life, upgrade everything. I wish that you have the absolute best in life because you deserve it. You're one of the very few people that I know that your heart is so, so, so incredibly pure. And I'm so blessed to know you, and I'm so blessed to love you.
For me, I know him from my previous workplace. We used to work at a place recruiting experts, and it wasn't a place for us. Like, we're creatives, innit? When you're with him, you feel like it's just a one-on-one experience. You just know it's you and him. So I believe in God, and I know that God's going to take this man very far. I know that God's going to take us all far as long as we're consistent. And I know this brother's going to be consistent because look what he's able to do today. Good energy for his birthday. So, bro, I pray that God continues to fill your Holy Spirit with the goodness. I pray that you're able to show people the beauty of the world that you see. And I pray that people will be able to see the beauty within themselves because of you. Continue to do what you're doing because it's amazing. EP, happy birthday, bro.
So with this piece, I'm trying to show my current ongoing thought process with the decolonizing of time and the deconstruction of time, I should say. And I think what I'm going to do is have loads of like clocks in the background, like melting away, like Salvador Dali. But I want to also unpack the matriarch as well and show different lineages with something as sacred as hair. So I may put another figure here if I can fit them in of like different ages and just, yeah, I want to see if I can. It might be a second go of me trying this. Not that this is a failed attempt at all, but I'm really struggling with how can I depict time in a way that's not as obvious as just a clock. But I'm really liking this like brown skin with like purple there. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going with it so far, but like I go a lot of the time when I'm choosing colors with like intuition. So that's what I've gone for, and here I'm going to do the opposite. So the colors where this what's basically black and white picture where the light was is where I put the like pinkish purple color. But here I'm going to put the pink where the shadow is, just to like contrast that, and hopefully that will show the age more in the more elderly women.
I said to them today, it must have been a divine interaction, how quickly we became friends. As I'm sure many people in the room can attest to, Ephraim is truly one of the most inspirational, one of the most incredible humans that I've ever met. How insightful he is, how wise he is beyond his years, the way he consistently pushes me to be better, not just in my job, but as a human being. The way he challenges, whether it's concepts of blackness, of black masculinity. I'm all the better for having Ephraim in my life. Truly, bro, I'm so grateful to have met you. You are one of the most inspiring, one of the most powerful, one of the most uplifting individuals I've ever come across. And to know you is truly an honor, bro. And I think as you firstly, welcome to 30. It's as your elder brother, elder statesman, come on. It's truly like seeing you step into the fullness of who you are, being able to witness just even an iota of that is honestly a blessing. And I cannot wait to see all of the successes yet unrealized that await you, bro. I could go on and on, but yeah, mate, happy birthday, bro. Love you long time.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
After the Industrial Revolution and the introduction of hourly pay, access to money became pivotal to well-being. Time, thus, became linked to survival, and time became money. Understood, Maya? This is why intentionally deciding to rest is a revolutionary act, as Kelechi Okafor says.
That was rude, fam.
Because you are actively committing to disengage from the vicious rat race of productivity. But where's the soul in this way of living? What if there is a different way of looking at time?
This piece is called Time and the Matriarch. And I'm gonna have this called Time and the Matriarch too. Yeah, I will talk through a poem I wrote actually based on time. The spirit ebbs and flows within me, one after the other. I'm chastened, cheered on, supported by the host of my ancestors. They remind me of how loved I am, our plight, not allowing me to forget our history. With them, I am never alone. Time is no longer linear, for time is also there amongst my elders, and I am also stewarded time as my twin brother, walking every day with it in tandem.
What's so interesting is some of the previous work that I've seen of yours is more affiliated with the Black identity within the Anglosphere. And that was the work that was darker. So now that you're kind of moving out of that bubble and getting more into your ancestry and your roots, color is starting to seep in. That's super interesting. And the second thing is those clocks, they also double as beads. Ephraim's work always like has these layers to it. And you can kind of look into the history of like beads and communication and their kind of significance within Afro hair and stuff like that. Really cool stuff.
I was asked recently, must the diaspora still dream of a new world when they live in a world that never dreamt of them? And the obvious answer is we must dream of a new world. But to dream of a new world means dreaming and building on principles and philosophies that have our best interests in mind.
That makes me think of how intuition is something that's really suppressed in like Western society. How do you feel like, apart from saying the first come to mind, you like cultivate is a not just an understanding but a trust in nature?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think in Western society there's someone that put it, there's like oculocentrism. So like even when we talk about the way we even when you say the way we view the world, it's always about seeing. We say the visual is like kind of the only reality there is. Like even when we talk about the world view, it's like there's a Nigerian scholar called Oyoronke Oyewumi who talked about how like gender was completely different in pre-colonial Yoruba society, and she also talks about how in Yoruba like ways of understanding the world, she would say it's a world sense, not a world view, because there's other senses in the body that dictate reality as well, but we often just focus on what we see. So I think when it comes to even cultivating intuition, you have to really, really be quiet and listen to your gut, because your gut always. Someone told me that like your intuition is found in your gut. Your intuition is found in your stomach. Yeah, and your divinity is found in your head. So the connection from your head to your stomach is kind of where all the knowledge and information that you need is really there. So from your stomach to your head. So I think it's about really leaning into the other senses, not relying just on what you can see around you to dictate your reality. I think that's definitely how I would say you really build a sense of intuition.
So obviously he's a big
like philosopher on love. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. So his like moral guidance is obviously about love, love revolution. And meeting him has definitely shown me just the more gentle side of love and friendship, which in the past hasn't been so good. So it's just really lovely to see, a more real, gentle side, I think, of the possibility of what, friendship means to people. So I think that's a big thing that he's, showing me.
This is not enough. It's not enough to know the name of a system. It is not enough to know that it is harmful. It is not enough to know it is not made for us. Of course, revolution is hard work, otherwise it wouldn't be worth it. But revolution starts with the small and everyday. Dismantling how the white man has imprisoned us is already a form of revolt. This is how we begin dreaming of a new world from today. My name is Ephraim Kiondo, and in the words of Tony Cade Bambara, my role as an artist is to make revolution irresistible.
Is it recording already? Oh shit. Ephraim Kiondo. A revolutionary, a poetic storyteller, the lover, the loved. A chosen one.